Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I will be going over step by step as to how to solve a quadratic equation. I will be using this example from the Regents Algebra 1 August 2024 exam. Let's jump right into the video. Make sure that you're familiarized with the formula x equal negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. First step, make sure that the equation is in the right format. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. You're then going to identify a, b, c. Substitute what a, b, c are in the formula. You're then going to simplify. At the very end, you're going to do plus or minus. It might be a little bit confusing, but we will get through it step by step. Cool? So this is an example that I normally give my students while they're working independently. First, they're going to write, or you're going to write the formula. I will always suggest that. Write the formula on the top, then you simply work your way through. So of course, if we remember the step-by-step, it says make sure the equation or the quadratic formula that they give to you on the question is in the right format. As we can see, the equation that they gave us is in the right format. So all we can do right now is identify what A, B, and C are. To identify what A is, it's always the one with the square, right? The little 2 on the top. X squared, right? If you don't see a number before the x, that simply means that an invisible one. For the b, it's always the one with the number and the letter. In this case, it would be positive 3. Your constant now is the number without any letter attached to it. And in this case, our c would be negative 6. So once we identify what A, B, C are, we're then going to plug those or substitute those in our formula. Of course, we're going to rewrite x equal. We got to bring down that negative because it's already in the formula. Or 3 in this case is a positive 3. So we write that 3. We do plus or minus 3 squared minus 4. Minus 4 is in our formula, so we got to bring that down. Our A in this case is a positive 1. Our C is a negative 6. We're going to put all of that in our radical or our square root. We're then going to divide everything by 2 times A. A is 1. So if you guys notice, I try to color code so you guys can have a better way of following along what each letter represents. I know in this case the colors aren't too bright, but I tried my very best to color code enough. So of course you're going to rewrite everything. Your B is going to go all the way down until the very end where you split the plus and the minus. You're going to say x equaled negative 3 plus or minus square root. This is where now you try to simplify the things that are already in your radical or your square root. I'm going to keep saying radical or square root because they're kind of the same thing. So you're going to say 3 squared is the same thing as 3 times 3 is 9. Then you're going to multiply negative 4 times 1 times negative 6, which gives you positive 24. Divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Then you're going to rewrite your b again. So x equal negative 3 plus or minus 9 plus 24 is 33. You put that in your radical or your square root, all divided by 2. X equal negative 3 plus or minus. Now you're going to solve what is inside of that radical sign. So square root of 33 is 5.74 divided by 2. Now, if you remember at the end of our step, so we identify ABC, we substituted, and the end of our step it says simplify, then separate the plus and the negative cases to find the two roots. Here, we're going to separate. So we're going to have x equal -3 plus 5.74 divided by 2 to the left. On the right, we're going to have -3 minus 7.4 divided by 2 because we're splitting our plus and our minus. Then I'm going to put in my calculator -3 plus 5.74. I get 2.74. Divide that by 2, and my first x will be 1.37. I'm then going to go to the right side. -3 minus 5.74. That will give me -8.74 divided by 2. X is equal to -4.37. And those will be the value for both my x's. Again, if you feel like you're confused, try to rewatch this again to get a better explanation. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. If you do want me to go over another quadratic question using the formula, comment down below.